Lights, audio, action.
Ooh, that's going to be our intro for episode 2.
Welcome to Mapping Out the Music with your hosts, Rye Daisies
and Care Bear,
a podcast dedicated to exploring the cultural impact, overarching feminist themes, and of course, the artists who created the music for Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair was a traveling music festival founded by musician Sarah McLachlan. It was active from 1997 to 1999 and also included a revival tour in 2010.
For this episode, we will be discussing the Lilith Fair tour of 1997, which included 69 solo female artists and women-fronted bands across 39 shows that spanned the United States and Canada.
Lilith Fair had a deep influence on both of us as children. Our love for this festival, along with feminism and inclusion in music as a whole, led us to create this podcast, where we hope to uplift the voices of women in music.
As a companion to each episode, we created a playlist for you to follow along with on your favorite streaming platforms. You can find the links in our show notes. Due to licensing restraints, we are unable to preview with you in real time, but we hope that you'll go check out our playlist and support the artists.
As with all internet deep dives, our information is only as accurate as we can uncover. If you have any supported information to contrary, please let us know.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're so glad to be back. Welcome to Mapping Out the Music with your hosts, Rye Daisies
and Care Bear.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
So glad to be back for our second episode.
Woo!
Oh, my gosh. So you already know who we are.
Yes.
And we have an intro.
We do.
So I say, let's just
get into it.
Let's dive right in, girl. Okay. This week we are covering the second playlist in 1997. And yeah, let's start with song number 1.
Song number 1 is Sonny Came Home from Shawn Colvin.
Yes, Sonny did come home.
Shawn Colvin is an American singer-songwriter best known for her Grammy Award-winning song, Sonny Came Home. She played with the Buddy Miller Band in 1980 and also participated in some off-Broadway shows during those first years.
Oh,
I know,
love
I kind of want
that.
to dive deep into that. In 1987, she was hired to sing backup vocals for Suzanne Vega's Luca.
What?
Yeah.
No, she's on backup.
Yes. Yes. And after touring with Vega, she signed a recording contract with Columbia Records and released her first debut album, Steady On, in 1989.
Wow.
I know.
89. A lot of these chicks had music in the 80s that,
And
like, I didn't realize.
Did not realize.
Yeah, I didn't realize they started in the 80s. I thought it was like, I thought they were 90s gals.
Same.
This song reminds me of, first of all, this is like one of my favorite songs from the 90s. Like,
Same.
when I think of 90s Lilith core, as we coined last episode, like Lilith core music, I instantly think of this song.
Absolutely, yes.
It reminds me of, and this is so random, but it reminds me of one time driving out into the country to one of my older sister's friends with like my mom and my sister in the car. And we were just like driving down the road and we're all three singing. And so this one brings back some cute memories for me.
Same. When I think about 90s music and 90s playlists and like your common songs of the 90s, this is definitely one of those that just hits for me.
It really does hit that
so hard.
I think it's like mandolin in it, like especially towards the end.
Okay.
Like
I
that,
always wonder.
that like breakdown towards the end. I think that's mandolin. That is
Okay.
like that lick. It's so catchy.
So catchy.
I think that's why that song did as
So
well
well.
as it did. Yeah, because it's such a catchy song. It's one of those that gets in your head easily.
Yes.
And I remember just like not even really knowing the words. And let me tell you, not knowing the words to a song will not stop me from singing it.
Ever.
I will
Ever.
make up
We'll
my
create
own
words for the song.
But yeah, love that song.
Absolutely love the
Love
song.
Shawn Colvin too.
Absolutely.
She's got that like very chill vibe about her. She reminds me of like the cool aunt.
I could see that.
Like cool aunt
Cool
vibes.
aunt vibe. Yeah.
You would go to your cool aunt's house and she would be like bust out the Shawn Colvin CD.
Yes. Accurate.
So song number 2?
Song number 2 is Mother's Map by Katell Keineg. Katell is a Breton Welsh singer-songwriter based in Wales. In 1988 to 1990, she also appeared in a number of episodes of a Welsh soap opera before she went on to acquire her law degree at the London School of Economics.
Holy shit.
Queen energy.
Whoa, a law degree?
Law degree. She released 6 studio albums between 1994 and 2010 and was featured on Marieke van Dijk's The Stereography Project in 2018.
This was one of my favorites from this playlist.
I loved this song.
It was like, when I was listening to the playlist, I thought that this song had ended.
And then it picked up.
And then it picked back up. Like, I thought I was in a different song or something almost. And then when I like looked at my phone at the playlist and I'm like, oh shit, this is still the same song.
Same song.
I love me a good 6-minute song.
Me too. And I was very taken aback by that because it starts out like so slow and so methodical and then just bam, bam, out of nowhere. It just picks up and then like you're grooving and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Such a good song.
Yeah, I liked how dynamic the song was. Like you said, it like starts off a little chiller. It picks up. It's like kind of heavy almost for a little bit there. And then like the ending is so like somber.
Yeah.
And I really do appreciate longer songs because so often artists get suckered into that like, well, you need a radio song and it can't be longer
more than 3 minutes.
Right, 3.5 minutes. If your song's 4 minutes, it's too long.
Right.
So I was happy to hear that song and the length of that song because that song needed to evolve.
Agreed. Well, she's telling you this beautiful story that can't be told in 3.5 minutes.
I'm sure the record executives thought it could have, but
well,
she's got her law degree, so she told them
exactly.
to kick rocks.
Love that for her.
This is another artist that I had never heard of before.
Okay.
And it has been so much fun, like discovering all these new artists,
people,
and I hope
music.
that, like, as you guys, as the listeners are listening to these playlists and like listening to us chat about them and stuff, that you enjoy that aspect of it too, like people you have never heard of, and then we're like, oh shit, I gotta go check out more of their music.
Absolutely. And I feel like that's like a core foundation of what the Lilith Fair Festival was. So I'm so happy that we can like bring that back around for new generations, for all of us who've experienced it before. Like it's really cool.
Katell, how did you say it?
Katell.
Keineg?
I think so.
I'm so sorry. We're going to probably butcher some names along the way, and we do apologize. And if you know how to pronounce somebody's name,
send us a voice memo.
Send us
to our Gmail. That would be fantastic. mappingoutthemusic@gmail.com.
Yes. And also, like, if we maybe get somebody's info wrong and you know correctly, like, send us a correction. We will love that because we're here also. We're all here learning about new artists. So if you have some more information for us, we will definitely take it. So next up, we have Alana Davis, an American singer-songwriter whose first album, Blame It On Me, was chosen as one of Time's 5 best albums of 1997. Her radio hit single, 32 Flavors, is a cover version of a track written and previously recorded by Ani DeFranco. Her 2002 release, Carry On, was featured in a Super Bowl commercial for Sony Electronics. She has released 4 studio albums, the last being Love Again in 2018. This was one of the songs that like I didn't recognize the name of.
But when you heard it, you did?
Yes, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, I remember this song.
song.
I don't know what the hell it came from, or like maybe it was in a movie or something.
But I had the very similar experience.
And it was definitely this version.
Definitely.
Like I don't think that I've heard Ani DeFranco's version of this song.
I don't think I have either, because that tidbit of information was a surprise to me. But I do very much remember hearing this version of 32 Flavors.
Yeah.
And loving it, but like completely forgetting about it. So I'm so happy to see it back on the list. Like my notes say I forgot how much I love this song.
Yeah, it was a good one.
A very good one.
I think that for me, this song, it gave me, like, not musically, but like lyrically, it gave me like Spice Girls girl power, that 90s girl power
absolutely.
vibe. And this song is like a perfect girl power like anthem in my opinion.
It is. The whole song is like, take me as I am.
Right.
How I show up in the world, no apologies.
Right.
You can go F yourself if you don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? I got 32 flavors.
And then some.
And then some. And those are all different voices in my head, baby.
And like she does such a good job delivering that message in such a smooth, beautiful melody.
Again, now I can't help but hear you like bringing up Delilah. So like, and I don't want to like sit here and be like, oh yeah, this would have been perfect for Delilah, like every other song, but this one in particular, yeah, would have been perfect for Delilah. Oh, I also wanted to say that I really liked the harmonies in this.
Oh, the harmonies were beautiful.
Harmonies were like really simple, but also unique, and that kept my brain interested. Like, right. I mean, not that I wasn't interested, but like that, when the harmonies kind of come in, that was a moment where I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Love that.
All right, next up, song number 4, White Flag by Dido. Dido is an English singer-songwriter who attained international success with her debut album, No Angel. Her first 2 albums are among the best-selling albums in UK chart history. Damn.
I know.
In 1995, she began recording a collection of demos entitled Odds and Ends, which helped her get signed in the US in 1996. Her first album release was delayed due to record labels being bought and sold, but it allowed her to promote her music both pre-release and post-release, gaining her a lot of exposure.
That's the thing that I remember the most about Dido in the 90s. Like, I remember her hooking up with Eminem for that feature. And then like I remember her version of that snippet like coming out after the Eminem song came out. Or it seemed to be at least like more played on mainstream radio after the Eminem song came out. So I remember her being such a prominent figure all over the place, and like what seemed like such a long time for the same music.
Mm-hmm.
And when I read this, that made so much more sense, like in my memory, as to why.
Yeah, same. Because I was surprised to see her name on this list for 97.
Me too.
Because that record didn't come out until like 2000.
That's what I thought.
So I didn't expect her to be on here because, oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I wrote it down. It came out in 2003. So even later.
Right.
But I guess, hey, it kind of worked in her favor, like this says, because she got a chance to really like try to promote her music.
Absolutely.
Beforehand, before it even came out, which really also is shitty too.
Yeah.
Because think about if she would have been able to release this record in, what did it say, in 95 or 96, she would have probably put out another album by then.
Right.
But she was struggling with the record label shit and getting, you know, her masters, I'm sure, were part of that package that's being bought and sold and traded and from this hand to the next hand. And
from the UK to the US.
Yeah, and 95 to 2003 is a long
big
time
for music.
So, like, she's just sitting on all these songs that whole time. I mean, obviously, yes, she was able to promote, but that's still, that makes me sad to think that during that time she could have created other music.
Right.
But obviously it worked in her favor because that shit blew up.
That
record was everywhere.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
and she is everywhere. She's an international superstar now.
Yeah, you would hear that song on like alternative radio. You'd hear it on like adult contemporary radio, pop radio.
Absolutely.
That was my like taking a bath record for a while.
Oh.
Like very chill, kind of calming.
I can see that.
But also like, bob your head too.
Yeah.
Oh, this song is right.
This is such a good song.
I know.
So the song in question is Hey Sweet Man by Madeleine Peyroux. I don't have words for this one. So we'll just talk about Madeleine. She is an American jazz singer and songwriter who began her career on the streets of Paris when she was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
She sang vintage jazz and blues songs before finding mainstream success in 2004 when her album Careless Love sold 500,000 copies.
Holy shit.
Right? That took me by surprise, too. She released 10 studio albums, most recently Let's Walk in 2024.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Yeah.
Her second album release was delayed due to her having vocal issues, which at the time were attributed to overuse and intensive touring. It was later discovered that she actually had a cyst and needed surgery.
Oh, shit.
And the recovery and the training that she had to do took years to rebuild.
Oh my
and like
God.
during that process, she actually considered giving up singing. Thank you, Madeleine, for not.
And that's a perfect example that record labels don't give a fucking shit about
They
you.
do not.
If you put out a record, you better get your ass out on the road and tour to promote that record because they put in money for you to make that damn record and they want their money back.
Absolutely.
That's terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
I
But
wonder-
this song is incredible.
I could hear my granny's voice in my head saying, this is a toe tapping song.
It is a toe tapping
It's a toe
song.
tapper.
It's got that like jazzy little guitar
It's a
lick
toe
in
tapper.
her voice and just
It's also so simple. Like the arrangement of the song is so simple. And I don't mean that in a bad way because like the guitar part is not simple at all. Like that's not what I'm saying. But like the arrangement of everything is just mostly guitar.
Yeah, and
the
vocal.
horn comes in kind of a little bit towards the middle of the song. When that horn came in, I like almost orgasmed. Because already I'm vibing to this song hard. Because
absolutely.
the horn comes in and then I think it's like an accordion comes in towards the end. I thought that they did a really beautiful job with the production.
They did
on this track.
They absolutely did.
Whoever produced this, I'm not sure if she did or somebody else did, but whoever produced
Not
this
sure.
track,
They did a great
nailed
job, though.
it. All right, moving right along.
So next up, we've got Wrecking Ball by Emmylou Harris. Harris is an American singer, songwriter, musician, band leader, and activist. Heck of a lineup there.
Yeah, she's a badass.
She is considered one of the leading music artists behind the country rock genre in the 1970s and the Americana genre in the 1990s. Harris is estimated to have sold over 15 million records worldwide.
I don't know why, but that just gave me chills.
That's an insane amount of number.
Insane.
And worldwide, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right.
She's also earned 13 Grammy Awards. Since 1999, Harris has organized an annual benefit tour called Concerts for a Landmine-Free World. All tour proceeds support the Vietnam Veterans of America's Foundation's efforts to assist innocent victims of conflicts around the world.
Oh, wow.
I know.
She really is an activist.
Really is.
I feel like she's always been outspoken too about like women's rights and like she was obviously one of the headliners for 97, right? She is
I'm pretty sure,
fucking
yeah.
big artist. This song has been stuck in my head all week. I've been just
it's a catchy song.
Humming around the house and wrecking ball.
It's got that like haunting love lost ballad vibe going for it. It's beautiful. It's very beautifully written.
It reminded me of, like, to me, the song would fit into the Twin Peaks universe.
Ooh, I could see that so hard.
It was like something you'd hear down at the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And I really, really love, just in general, about Emmylou, how she uses her voice. Her voice really is an instrument that's like unique. There's nobody sounds like Emmylou Harris.
Nobody.
She has her own distinctive sound. And I didn't really know of her until we were like in our teen years, I think. And I saw the video for the band that she had with Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt called Trio.
Ooh,
do you remember that?
Vaguely.
I had that record.
Yeah, that's where I feel like I remember it from.
I remember
to it with you.
hearing that song, seeing the music video for that song, bawling my fucking eyes out over that song. And then ever since then, I've had a soft spot for Emmylou Harris.
I could see that.
I've really enjoyed Emmylou Harris since probably my teenage years because of that work that she did with Dolly and Linda.
That's so beautiful.
Oh, their voices blend so well together too. Jeez. But yeah, this song in particular, Wrecking Ball, is one of my personal favorites of Emmylou's. And I have a feeling that it's probably going to be stuck in my head for like, another week. I'll still be
when we're jamming out to the next one.
Yeah, meet me at the Wrecking Ball. Period.
Love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so next up we have Angel of Silence by Jenny Labow. Jenny Labow is a solo artist who started in Tulsa, Oklahoma. She has released 4 studio albums and 1 compilation. She is also associated with the acts The Fifth Hitchhiker, Glass House, and The Jump Shots. Her last single, Hiding Place, dropped September 17, 2024. So, yeah, not that long
ago.
I really, really liked Jenny's voice.
Me too.
Especially like when you listen to the song, like, because I was listening with headphones on when I listened.
Okay.
And some of the notes she hits, there's like a grit, like a gravel in her voice, which I wasn't really expecting because she has like a very sweet sounding voice to me. So within the context of like her vocal sweetness was this like grit that I thought brought a lot of interest to her as an artist and like to the song as a piece.
I really enjoyed the song myself. Sweet and soft are definitely the words that I would use to describe her vocally. This song to me made me think that it needed to belong on like a Sandra Bullock movie soundtrack somewhere.
Ooh.
Like Hope Floats or something. Like it belongs in that space.
I could totally see that. Whoever did the vocal production on this track did a great job too, because her voice sounds pristine. The like backup vocals sounded great.
Really good.
Yeah, I really liked her voice. She's definitely, I'll have to go check out that new single of hers. Alrighty. Next up is the amazing Lisa Loeb. The song is I Do.
Oh, I love this song.
Lisa Loeb is an American singer-songwriter, musician, author, and actress. In 1994, her career began with Stay, I Missed You, a song from the film Reality Bites, and the first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100 for an artist without a recording contract. Loeb has acted in such films as House on Haunted Hill, Fright Night, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, and Helicopter Mom. She has released children's albums and books. Her 2016 album, Feel What You Feel won the Grammy Award for Best Children's Music Album.
Queen energy.
Aw, that's so cute. I love when an artist can just like branch out, do something totally freaking random, like a kid's album or something, or like a meditation album or something random.
And after like being in a bunch of haunted, like scary movies.
I remember her from House on Haunted Hill.
Me too. And I remember thinking, is that Lisa Loeb?
You know, something that always pissed me off about Lisa Loeb is the way that they marketed her to be like kind of like this nerdy, quirky girl.
Right.
When I was doing research and went back and I watched a couple of her older music videos, like from this era, from the 90s, she was a freaking smoke show. She is hot. She is gorgeous. She's stunning. And they marketed her to us
as a nerdy
as
girl.
a nerd because she wore glasses or something. And that always pissed me off. It's giving that one movie. What's that one movie where they take
she's
Rachel
all that.
Lee Cook. Rachel Lee Cook. She's all that. Yup. Where like, okay, you throw a pair of glasses on a girl.
And she's a nerd.
Now she's a nerd.
But you take them off her face and suddenly she's
so
a smoke
hot.
show.
Ooh, no, but that always bothered me about her because as a glasses wearing girl, that's like, that was such the 90s vibe too. You wore glasses, so you
you're
were a nerd.
nerd.
You're corny or whatever.
Right.
Lisa is a freaking smoke show.
Absolutely.
She's smoking hot. She's extremely fucking talented. This song reminds me of when we were kids. Kara and I had a mutual friend whose name was Lisa. And I remember buying the Lisa Loeb record at Walmart and going over to Lisa's house to unwrap it and listen to it the very first time with our old friend Lisa.
That's so sweet.
I was like, oh, I gotta listen to the Lisa Loeb album with Lisa.
That's so precious. Oh my goodness.
This one too, I bawled my eyes out to the song so many times as a kid because this was the words to it.
Yeah.
Are so sad, kind of.
They are.
It's a kind of a sad song. So this song brings back, like, I don't know, I guess kind of some traumatic memories, but also like I got a giggle out of thinking about that, going and getting the record and going and listening with our old friend Lisa. I thought that was cute.
Oh, that's so sweet. So number 9 on our list is a song called Sur Tes Pas by the band Autour de Lucie. They are a French pop rock band. And I'll be honest, I couldn't find a whole lot of information about them.
Really?
Yeah. Their debut album was released in 1993 in France, but later re-released in 1996 with a bonus English track under an American label. Together, they've released 9 studio albums.
Huh. That seems weird that there wasn't too much information about them if they've put out that
9
much music.
albums, yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
I looked up the song too. I translated it. Yeah. And the song itself is about unrequited love.
Right.
Did you translate it too?
I did too, yeah. The title kind of translates to In Your Footsteps.
Yeah, in your footsteps, on your footsteps.
Yeah.
It was kind of like...
It's a bit of a mistranslation directly into English.
Right. Yeah, but reading the lyrics in English, I feel like the vibe, like the musical vibe of the song matches.
100%.
The like lyrical content of the song.
100%.
What did I write? The song is about like watching someone walk away from you, hoping they turn around, but they don't. And she says multiple times in the song, you don't turn around.
Right. Before I translated the lyrics, like in just listening to the French version, like you can really feel that in her voice, in her tone, in the way that they are presenting like everything, the melody, like you can feel it in your heart before even knowing like this is love lost. This is sad.
Yeah.
This is heartbreaking.
Yeah. Unrequited.
Yeah.
As this woman is like mournfully singing, you don't turn around, in your footsteps, you don't turn around. You don't turn around.
Ugh.
I know.
Ugh.
I have heard this song before because this was on the Lilith Fair live. So I was very familiar with this track, but I had never taken the time to just like explore the lyrics and explore like what it was actually about.
I think that's been a really fun part about this process, is really diving in to all of these songs lyrically, translating. Like it's a really cool process.
Okay, so shall we move on?
We shall.
All right.
Next on our list is If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow.
Oh my God, I love
the song
this
is a
song.
jam. Great 90s song. Sheryl Crow is an American singer, songwriter, musician, and actress. She's noted for her optimistic and idealistic subject matter and incorporation of genres including rock, pop, country, folk, and blues. She has released 12 studio albums, 5 compilations, 3 live albums, and contributed to several film soundtracks. Crow has sold over 50 million albums worldwide and has won 9 Grammy Awards from 32 nominations.
Holy shit, she's been nominated 32 times.
And in 2023, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
As she should have been.
Absolutely.
As she should have been. She has been a hard ass working artist.
Absolutely.
Since the 90s, since she came out.
Oh,
I feel like she's always touring. She's always got a new record in the works. Like, she's one that I have seen live. You weren't at that one. I didn't put you in that memory this time.
A good call.
That was a really cool show because we were at Pine Knob and we had lawn seats for that show, which we got for free.
Did you win them on a radio show or something?
No.
Oh, that's a different concert.
Our old friend Kitty, her stepmom won them in a poker game.
Oh, that's what it was.
It was a poker game.
Okay.
And she had to work, so she couldn't make it. So she gave the tickets to us. And we were super excited and drove all the way to Detroit. And like about halfway into the drive, the fucking sky turned gray.
Oh, no.
And we're like, oh, fuck, we've got lawn seat tickets.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's about to monsoon. Like you could tell it was the rain was in the air.
Oh, no.
So we get there, we get through the ticketing, we, find our little place on the knoll, on the hill, and lay out our blanket, and we're getting comfy, waiting for the show to start, and it starts downpouring.
Oh, no.
And we were like, you know what? Fuck it. Never been to a concert in the rain. This is going to be awesome. We were
YOLO.
Chill with it,
Okay.
like we were like ready to ride it out.
Oof.
And one of the people that worked at the venue was walking around giving free upgraded tickets that were like under the pavilion.
Oh, nice.
Because they didn't sell all of the seats.
Okay.
So they still had like a handful. I would say the, stack of tickets she had maybe had like, I don't know, 30, 40 tickets in it.
Okay.
And we lucked out. We were one of the lucky ones. And the gal handed us 2 tickets and she was like, upgraded. And dude, we wound up super close to the stage.
Heck yes.
I mean, for tickets that we didn't even pay for in the first place, we got free.
Oh, that's awesome.
When we got upgraded to like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 rows back from the stage.
Whoa.
It was awesome. That was probably the closest I'd ever been to the stage at Pine Knob.
Wow.
For free.
Wow, for free.
Thank you, Rain Cloud, I guess.
Literally. Wow. Never been happier for the weather.
Another thing about that concert, too, is she pissed off a lot of people.
Oh.
Because in the middle of the concert, she started talking shit about politics.
Oh,
and
that probably would have been in the Bush era.
It was in the Bush era. And she was talking shit about Bush. And you could visibly see people getting upset, getting uncomfortable. Like a lot of the like women that had came with guys, like you could see the guys like getting visibly like, what the fuck is this chick talking about?
Way to stir the pot, Sheryl.
Meanwhile, everybody who was not an asshole was like, whoa, yes, Sheryl, we love you.
Love that.
So that was like, to me, that's part of the reason why I like Sheryl Crow so much, because she took a stance in a pretty purple state.
Very
Michigan
purple.
is pretty purple. If you start talking about politics, you're gonna piss somebody off.
Oh, absolutely.
And I really appreciated that. I respected that. I thought that was really cool. So that's my little really Sheryl Crow story.
Love that story. It's time to get out the map and take a stroll down memory lane.
Hello, mapping out the music. My name is Colleen Cleveland. Lilith Fair was my Woodstock. It was August 9th, 1997, near Chicago, at the World Music Theater in Tinley Park. I was with a group of college students, friends of a friend, who about 6 weeks earlier had asked me, hey, do you want to go to Lilith Fair? At the time, I'd never been to a concert before. But then I found out that Sarah McLachlan was part of it, and I loved Sarah McLachlan. So for $80, which felt like a small fortune back then, we bought seats under the stadium awning. I thought it was such an upgrade from the lawn. And then the music began. The first person I saw step onto that stage was this magnificent woman, dressed in what looked like a dominatrix outfit, complete with a whip. On either side of her, 2 male dancers, chair dancing in perfect rhythm. I thought it was bold. I don't remember who she was, but that image was burned in my brain. There were so many singers and stars I recognized, faces I'd only seen in music videos. By the end of the concert, if I hadn't already bought their CDs, I had a list scribbled on the back of my ticket. The albums I planned to hunt down the moment I got home. That meant to stop at the local music store, of course. I remember a lot of guitars. Lisa Loeb is standing there with her signature glasses, singing Stay. Jewel with her #1 hits. And I vividly remember the end. I believe it was Jewel's birthday. Someone brought out a cake, and somehow 3 of the singers ended up chasing each other around the stage with it. It was chaos in the best possible way. Then came this moment. The Indigo Girls came out and said, "We're going to have a hootenanny." And suddenly everyone was on stage. The Indigo Girls, Lisa Loeb, Jewel, Sarah McLachlan, Emmylou Harris. 6 or 7 incredible women, shoulder to shoulder, sharing 3 microphones. They were laughing. Best $80 I ever spent.
All right. Next up is song number 11, Universal Heartbeat by Juliana Hatfield. Juliana Hatfield is an American musician and singer-songwriter from the Boston area. She was formerly a member of the indie rock bands Blake Barbies, Some Girls, and the Lemonheads. Hatfield also fronted her own band, the Juliana Hatfield 3, alongside bassist Dean Fisher and drummer Todd Phillips, which was active in the mid-1990s and again in the mid-2010s. With the Juliana Hatfield 3, she achieved her best charting work, including the critically acclaimed album Become What You Are in 1993, which featured the singles My Sister and Spin the Bottle. Her latest album, Juliana Hatfield Sings Hello, came out in 2023.
Oh, I didn't realize that she had more recent work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like her music has had such an influence on our music over years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In so many spaces.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, the first time I ever heard her, and I would probably assume you too, was from the Craft soundtrack.
Absolutely, yes.
Where she does a cover of Witch's song, originally written by Marianne Faithfull.
Right.
So that was my first like introduction to her back in the day.
Yeah, same.
The intro to the song was like not what I was expecting.
Same.
I was like, wait a minute.
What?
Is this like about to like, are we about to rock my face off? But then it like turned into like a
yes.
pop kind of jam.
Yes.
Which I thought was a cool like way to
change it up.
Yeah, smack you in the face for a second and get you to listen, and then you're listening and she's like, all right. Bring it down and bring it down.
Bring it down. Nailed it.
She really did. She kind of gives me like, do you remember Veruca Salt?
Yes.
She kind of reminds me of Veruca Salt, like that kind of the Breeders.
Yeah.
That kind of like energy from her music, which I love that like pop, but also alternative vibe. Which I feel like is definitely like quintessential 90s vibes. Like 100%. We talked in the last episode how like the alt scene kind of influenced a lot of different other types of music at that time. I definitely hear that in this song in particular.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on.
We have the song title is Lama Dorje Chang, which I'm positive that I am not saying correctly, by the artist Yungchen Lhamo. Yungchen Lhamo was born and raised in Lhasa, Tibet. Her name, which translates as Goddess of Melody, was given to her by a Lama at birth. In 1989, she made the month-long 1,200-mile journey across the Himalayan mountains to Dharamsala, India, in order to pursue her dreams. Yungchen later moved to Australia, where she began to sing prayers of meditation that later inspired her to record her first album, Tibetan Prayer, which won the Australian Recording Industry Award for Best World Music Album in 1995.
Wow.
Yungchen was then signed by Peter Gabriel's Real World Records label, on which she released 3 more albums, Tibet in 96, Coming Home in 98, and Amma, meaning mother, featuring Annie Lennox on the song Fade Away and Joy Askew on the song Tara in 2006.
Wow.
I love Joy Askew after hearing her last week. Love her. In 2013, Cantaloupe Music released her 5th album, Tayatha, meaning It Is Like This, a meditational collaboration with Russian classical pianist Anton Badagov. In March 2022, she released her long-awaited 6th album, Awakening, through 6 Degrees Records.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's a long-ass career.
Wow. So impressive. And what a journey.
But like literally a journey.
Yeah.
A fucking journey.
And this song, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this only vocals?
Yes, this is like all a cappella.
That's what I thought.
Could you imagine being at the Lilith Fair and hearing this? Just like walking around the festival and all of a sudden this woman comes on with a voice like a freaking siren.
Oh my gosh.
I bet that sound hit you like a brick fucking wall.
Yeah.
Because it's so powerful.
So powerful.
You don't even need to understand what she's saying to feel that like power, that energy, which, funny enough, I again looked up the lyrics for this one, which was a little harder to do. But the song is basically invocations for blessings and a desire for freedom from suffering.
Oh, wow.
The song is a spiritual offering where the moonrise symbolizes her face.
This song like brought tears to my eyes.
I believe that.
Just listening to her voice and like, oh, chills.
The chills.
Chills.
The chills. You know, not everybody gets chills from listening to music.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's like a rare thing, actually.
Oh, that's a shame.
My barometer for if music is good, like I always get chills, but if my nipples get hard, you've heard of 2 thumbs up, but have you heard of 2 tits up?
Oh my.
That is how I judge if a song is good or not. If you can make my nipples hard.
So was the song 2 Tits Up?
Rock hard. The nips could cut glass. And like I said, you can sense the spirituality behind.
You can hear her soul.
You can hear her soul. I 100% agree with that. And all I kept thinking was, like I said, just I couldn't imagine being there and being blasted with that song from a freaking, giant monitors. I just envisioned my hair blowing back and like a brick freaking wall smacking you in the face because it's just that powerful. Okay, so are we moving on?
I think we're moving on.
All right.
Our next song is This Day by Mudgirl. Kim Anna Bingham, also known by her stage name as Mudgirl and the Kim Band, is a Canadian singer, guitarist, composer, songwriter, and musician. She is known for her musical collaborations with Nelly Furtado.
Oh, shit.
Brand Van 3000.
Oh, I love them. You know them. Oh, God. I'll play the song for you when you're done, but
okay.
I know you know them. When you hear the Brand Van song, though, you're going to be like, oh, yeah!
That tracks. Bingham began her career in music as a member of the Montreal, Quebec third-wave ska band Me, Mom, and More Gentler, formed in 1990. The band became known for elaborate live performances and spectacles of vaudevillian-styled performance art. In 1994, Bingham left Me, Mom, and More Gentler and moved to Vancouver, where she formed the project Mudgirl. Her moniker Mudgirl has chosen based on the title of a short story she wrote about a waif made of mud intended for children. She stated, "Mudgirl is an extension of myself where I get to be cartoony and a bit surreal." After 5 years as Mudgirl, Bingham decided to change the name of her collective to the Kim Band. From 2005 to 2009, Bingham composed the soundtrack for the TV trilogy Les Invincibles Swith, 3 seasons on the original Canadian TV production broadcast on Radio Canada, and 2 seasons of the reprised European versions.
Oh, well, she's from Montreal, right? Isn't that what that said?
Yes.
So French. That makes sense. That makes sense. I could see the her quote about being cartoony with Mudgirl. I could see that. And I could see that ska influence.
Same.
Because what I wrote in my notes, I said the song, which is This Day is the name of the song. It was almost giving early pop punk.
It was. This was a new one for me. So I had never heard this before, this playlist.
Same.
But it was good. I liked it. And I think you're definitely spot on with the cartoony stuff, especially in the album art. It was really interesting album art.
I caught that too. Yeah, it was. It reminded me of early Green Day almost.
Ooh.
But if Green Day was a chick who was cooler than Green Day was.
No shade to Green Day.
No, I'm no shade to Green Day. But it did. It gave me pop punk before pop punk really took off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would agree with that.
And I love when a gal does a moniker and gives herself a freedom to explore different sounds, different vibes, because you can't keep doing the same shit
over
the time.
And over again. Yeah.
And sometimes you need to create an alter ego to let out different aspects of yourself or your writing, creativity, So I liked this one. I thought it was very cute.
It's catchy.
It was catchy.
Next on our list is Wait by Once Blue. Once Blue was popular in New York City back in the 1990s, led by Jesse Harris and Rebecca Martin. It featured the musicians Ben Street, Kurt Rosenwinkel and Kenny Wolson. They were signed to EMI Records in 1994 and would go on to release 2 albums, Once Blue in 1995 and a re-release of the same album with bonus tracks in 2003.
Oh, that's a big gap.
That is a big gap. The second album, which begins at track 13, The Endicott, was thought for a long time to be lost forever. They had been dropped from the label before ever doing the final mixes and later did not have possession of the masters. God, that sucks.
That is such a tragedy.
Yeah. Music being held hostage.
Literally.
It never seemed practical to bother since the group ceased to exist. But in 2002, the former management, going out of business, offered to give them back all of their old reels and DAT tapes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Of which there was one single DAT of the second album's rough mixes. Bolstering the perennial argument that the rough mixes are better, these are what appear on the release.
Ooh.
Interesting.
This song, for me, I want to hear that song being played in a smoky jazz club.
Right?
It gave me smoky jazz club vibes.
It is smoky jazz club vibes. And like lyrically, there's so few lyrics in this song. Most of the words is just wait.
Right.
And then it's like phrase, wait. And there's like so much emotion and so much story being told in such few words. And that is really, really hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, to get your point across.
Absolutely. So like hats off to this band for nailing that.
I also thought that their voices blend really well together.
They do.
Like, they sound really good singing together.
They do.
We got to go to a smoky jazz club and have somebody play it now.
I guess so.
All right, moving along.
Moving along. Next, we have All I Want from Susanna Hoffs. Susanna Lee Hoff, born January 17th, 1959, is an American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and actress. With Debbie Peterson and Vicki Peterson, she founded the Bangles in 1981.
Hell yeah, she did.
Hell yeah. Their debut album, All Over the Place, in 1984, was acclaimed by critics. Their second album, Different Light, was also warmly received by critics and was certified double platinum in 1987 and triple platinum in 1994.
Damn.
I know, that's impressive.
That is.
It contained the U.S. #2 single Manic Monday, written by Prince, and the #1 single Walk Like an Egyptian. The group's third album, Everything, in 1998, included the U.S. top 10 charting In Your Room and #1 Eternal Flame, both written by Hoffs and Billy Steinberg and Tom Kelly. Yeah, that is a good song. The band split in 1989 but reformed in 1999 and released the albums Doll Revolution in 2003 and Sweetheart of the Sun in 2011. In 1991, Hoffs released her first post-Bangles solo album, When You're a Boy. She continued through the years, releasing 8 more solo albums, including her most recent album, The Lost Record, in 2024.
Oh, also, I didn't know Manic Monday was written by Prince.
I didn't realize that either.
Hell yeah. Her voice is unmistakable.
Agreed.
When I hear her voice, I know exactly who it is.
Right.
There's a lyric in the song, pick you up and take you home again, hold you tight and think that now is then, which reminded me of where I know her voice the most from is from the song Now and Then that she wrote for the movie Now and Then.
Oh my God.
Which is literally one of my favorite movies.
Mind blown.
Ever. But yeah, the lyric from the song on our playlist reminded me of, I was like, oh, wait a
that
minute.
fun
That's
trail.
where I know her voice mostly from.
I really liked the song. It's cute if you're just listening to it on the surface level. But like if you're really like you'd never know if you were just hearing it without listening to it that it's so much deeper than how it comes off.
I would agree with that.
And I loved that. Well done.
We love you, girl.
Moving on.
Next up, we have the song Superhero by Garrison Starr. Garrison Starr, born Julia Garrison Starr in 1975, is a Grammy-nominated American singer-songwriter-producer. Her major label debut, 18 Over Me, was released in 1997 on Geffen Records. Starr's shows have been described as marrying pop, smarts, and Americana grit with a voice of remarkable power and clarity. Since that initial record, Starr has released over a dozen EPs and LPs while landing numerous placements on shows and movies like Grey's Anatomy, Pretty Little Liars, Nashville, Heart of Dixie, etc., as well as commercial placements that include Pandora, Virgin Mobile, McDonald's, and Fisher-Price. You make that bank, girl.
Do it.
In 2016, Starr produced and co-wrote Margaret Cho's record, American Myth, which garnered a Grammy nomination.
What?
I know. Her latest release, called Girl I Used to Be, was released in 2021.
Amazing. Okay, first of all, I love Grey's Anatomy. I love Pretty Little Liars. I did not know either of those things, and I'm going to find myself in the deepest rabbit hole I've ever found myself.
Rewatch.
Because this song is a banger.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This might be like, also, this was a new song for me.
Same.
I don't remember this one.
Me either.
Loved it immediately. Jamming, banger, rocket in the car. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's got a great voice.
A great voice.
This was another one to me that was like the song is so empowering.
so empowering.
I wrote so empowering, and her voice rocks. Absolute anthem vibes.
Anthem vibes.
It's an anthem. This song is like anthem.
Absolutely. Because the whole song is about like creating a new space for you to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Great song.
Alrighty, next up we have Evidence by Tara MacLean. Canadian singer-songwriter Tara MacLean has been an internationally renowned and award-winning recording and touring artist for over 25 years.
Wow.
She released her first album with the Network Music Group in 1996 and Sony Music Publishing Canada. Since then, has been signed with Capitol Records and EMI Canada and her Juno-nominated band, Shay. She has written and recorded 7 solo albums and 2 with the band. Her first book, Song of the Sparrow, hit the bestseller list the week it was released, and Tara quickly followed up with Sparrow, the soundtrack for the book. Her latest release is an EP from August 2024 entitled Live in My Hometown.
She wrote a book and then wrote a soundtrack to the book.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
That is
also,
cool.
I'm going to have to add that book to my reading list.
Ooh, yeah, and I don't know if it's like poetry or if it's like a novel.
Ooh, I'll
or-
let you know.
Let me know.
I will let you know.
Let me know. Kara's like a reader extreme.
Oh, yes. The
Love
books
that.
on my to be read list is insane. But I'll like push this one to the top for the sake of the podcast.
This song also gave me that like 90s Zen vibe. That thing that I talked
Agreed.
about, that like ray of light kind of vibe
Yeah.
that happened in the mid 90s.
Yep.
This song was like that 90s Zen vibe mixed with like cowboy chic was what I wrote.
Yeah. Okay, I could totally see that. For me, this song, beautiful. Beautifully done. And it's got this like undertone of like a very like dark, ghostly, like her harmonies are very like ghostly.
Yeah.
And I loved that. I absolutely loved that.
I wrote in my notes, love the reverby howling backups.
Yes. Yes.
Especially towards the end of the song, and she's truly like
Yes.
howling those backup vocals.
Yup.
Like
nailed
nailed it.
Nailed it.
Tara MacLean is somebody who I have heard of before. So I was familiar with her voice, but
Okay.
the production of this song in particular, I thought was really beautifully done. Especially for that time, that era, it was like
Yeah.
amazing. Moving on.
Next up, we have Half the Man by Dayna Manning. For over 25 years, Manning has been crafting music that blends exceptional songwriting, masterful guitar work, and an unmistakable voice. She released her debut album with EMI Canada and Network Music Group in 1997 and has since recorded 5 solo albums and 3 with the acclaimed folk trio Trent Severn. Her storytelling, often rooted in Canadian history and personal experience, has earned her accolades, including the 2023 Forest City London Music Award for Ontario Independent Recording Artist of the Year.
Oh.
A Producer of the Year nomination at the 2021 Canadian Folk Music Awards, and Video of the Year for the 2021 FCLMAs for UUU.
Damn.
I know.
Damn.
Wow.
She's an award winner.
Clearly.
The song made me ugly cry.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but this song like touched my soul.
Yeah. The harmonies in this were beautiful.
I wrote in my notes, this was one of my favorites from this playlist.
Ooh.
And I also thought that the like very light touch with the production and the instrumentals was what made the song perfect.
Ooh,
to me.
Yeah.
I would consider this a perfect song, in my opinion.
Ooh, high accolades.
The production was just so gentle and honestly soul stirring.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The whole song is just, well done.
She's got a very like unique voice too. She's got an interesting timbre to her voice that I really like. And I don't know why, it just touched me deeply, this song. And lyrically too, like made me, I was like literally ugly crying listening to this one. Loved it. Love you, Dayna Manning. Let's try to get her on the show.
Woo.
Hell yeah.
Knock on wood. So moving on.
Yeah.
Next on our list is Criminal by Fiona Apple.
Slay.
Fiona Apple is the daughter of former singer Diane McAfee and actor Brandon Maggart. She was classically trained as a pianist as a child and began composing songs when she was 8 years old. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She crafted a demo tape while in Los Angeles finishing high school. When she returned home from New York for Christmas, one of the tapes found its way to a friend who supervised the care of a music industry executive's children. The executive played the demo for the producer, Andrew Salter, who immediately requested a meeting with Fiona.
Hell yeah, he did.
Releasing her first album, Title, at the age of 17.
Holy shit, I guess I didn't realize that.
Me
wow.
either. She earned a Grammy for the song Criminal. She has released numerous critically acclaimed records in her career, including When the Pawn, Extraordinary Machine, The Idler Wheel, and Fetch the Bolt Cutters.
Mm-hmm.
All great albums, by the way.
All great albums.
Apple spent over 2 years attending bail hearings in Prince George's County, Maryland, as part of the Court Watch PG. She also volunteered with the Free Black Mamas DMV campaign, which, like the Bail Project, raises money to bring people home from jail. To date, the Bail Project has secured the release of over 35,000 individuals, nearly 1/3 of them women, making it one of the largest and most impactful bail funds in the country. Those experiences didn't just inspire her latest single, Pretrial, Let Her Go Home, they informed it. The lyrics in the accompanying video are grounded in the brutal, everyday reality of the pretrial detention in America and shine a light on the unique harms pretrial detention inflicts on women.
Just you reading that, I have chills all over my body. Have you heard that song yet?
I have heard that
Did you
song.
watch the video?
Oh my gosh.
You know, this year she's in the pool for possible
noms?
Grammy noms. So I got to vote for her, which was like for me
Oh
as a
my
human being and as
gosh.
a musician, as Fiona Apple. Literally, I went to the school of Fiona Apple music to learn how to sing. Like that woman
Oh
taught me how to
my
sing in my
gosh.
bedroom. To be able to vote for her.
Oh man, full circle moment.
Full circle. And I really hope that she gets the nomination for that song because not only is it a great song, but it's deserving.
Absolutely.
It's actually has like a powerful message behind
Yeah.
it that goes so far beyond just some artist trying to make a good
Oh,
song.
absolutely. The thing I like the most about Fiona Apple is that any music she drops, everything in her discography, every single piece has a purpose. It has meaning. And it's not just I'm making music to make music.
Right.
If it's not to the expectation of Fiona Apple, it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
And we know that because it's been years between some of her album drops.
Exactly.
Like if it's not where it needs to be, it's not coming out.
Right.
If it's not good enough, it's not coming out.
Right.
Do you remember Extraordinary Machine?
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, obviously we all remember the album Extraordinary Machine, but do you remember the leaked album?
Yeah, I had it on a burned CD.
Yeah, before it actually came out, and how much it changed.
Drastically. Personally, I kind of liked the leaked version better than
I kind of did too.
It was just more like classical.
Yeah.
It was like she took a trip to the symphony and wrote a fucking album. And
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. But then when they brought in Mike Lozando, I think that's his name, to like reproduce most of the tracks on that record. Ooh, I hate to say it, but I feel like it kind of lost a little bit of the magic.
Yeah.
It was like
that's a shame.
She captured something in that was like unredoable. Like she couldn't redo that. She couldn't capture that magic again. It's a great album. Don't get me wrong.
Great album.
But I definitely, if I were to listen to them back to back, I prefer the leaked, more symphonic version better. Do you remember? Kara and I went to see her in concert in Detroit. Front row. I mean, literally the gate was on my stomach.
Oh, yeah. Like imprinted on our stomach.
And do you remember our friend Libby got pissed on?
I do remember that. Oh my God.
I don't know why. I felt like I just had to bring that up. We like had waited in line all day.
Hours.
All day. Got in there, got front of the row. And I mean, like, once you do that, you ain't leaving.
Oh,
if you want to be front row, you're not leaving. You're staying
the whole show.
So our friend unfortunately got her foot pissed on in the crowd because we weren't the only ones who weren't leaving. Some other random girl in the crowd just like dropped trow
it.
And fucking
couldn't wait.
The ground.
Oh, what a great show, though.
Oh my God, when she like threw herself down on the ground
and started like, banging on the.
Yes.
I knew we were in for a treat when I saw the floor mic'd.
I think I pointed it out to you, and I'm like, dude, the floor is mic'd. I wonder why the hell the floor is mic'd.
Why is the floor mic'd?
And then she threw herself down to the ground and just started like banging out a rhythm on the floor, and it was like the coolest fucking shit.
Coolest.
That was fucking awesome.
What a great show. And she doesn't tour a lot either.
No.
Like at all.
Well, she's famously known that she doesn't like performing live. No. And I don't blame her. I don't like performing live either.
Oh, yeah.
But again, the record company gives you $2 million to make a record. You're getting your ass out on the road, whether you like it or not.
So if you ever have the opportunity to see her,
if she goes back on tour, you better. You never know. I don't even think she toured for Fetch the Bolt Cutter.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's move on. We could sit here and gush about Fiona Apple all day. She is literally one of my favorite musicians ever.
Of all time.
We shall move on. The next song is One and Only by Mary Black. For the last quarter century, singer Mary Black has been a dominant presence in Irish music, both at home and abroad. She has shared stages, TV shows, and recording studios with some of the most revered performers of her time. She has also played a frontline role in bringing Irish music, past and present, to an increasingly appreciative and ever-growing global audience. The San Francisco Chronicle has described her as one of the best interpretive singers around. Mary Black has released 12 studio albums and numerous compilation and live albums throughout her career.
Wow.
Her discography is extensive and includes both solo projects and early work with other groups.
This was a jam. This song was giving like 90s divorced mom.
Ooh, yeah, you got like a Pall Mall and a glass of wine.
Yes. Yes. Oh, your Arbor Mist and your Pall Mall.
No, not the Arbor Mist.
Oh, but I loved it.
Yeah, I really like how you could hear the like 90s alt rock sound, but it was also mixed with the like Irish, like the traditional Irish music with the fiddle and like the fucking penny whistle that comes in at the end. It really, you could tell this music is from the 90s.
Yep.
She is clearly Irish or enjoys Irish music. Right. And it was almost giving like the Coors vibe.
The Coors, yes.
Which I would also kind of described as divorced mom.
Oh, 10
rock.
out of 10, yeah. Divorce mom rock.
I really liked the interpretation of like, I'm going to make music that is a part of my culture.
Right.
The Irish vibe, but that is also a part of the times, that it was modern sounding for the 90s.
Nailed it.
So that was what I really liked about that.
Wow, we made it to the end.
We made it to the end, you guys. The last song is Rockin' This Pocket by Suzanne Vega.
Oof.
Vega emerged as a leading figure of the folk music revival of the early 1980s. When accompanying herself on acoustic guitar, she sang what has been called contemporary folk or neo-folk songs of her own creation in Greenwich Village clubs. Since the release of her self-titled, critically acclaimed 1985 debut album, she's given sold-out concerts in many of the world's best-known venues. Known for performances that convey deep emotion, Vega's distinctive, clear, unwavering voice has been described as a cool, dry, sandpaper-brushed near whisper by the Washington Post, with NPR Music noting that she has been making vital, inventive music throughout the course of her decades-long career. Bearing the stamp of a masterful storyteller who observes the world with a clinically poetic eye, Vega's songs have tended to focus on city life, ordinary people, and real-world subjects. Notably succinct and understated, her work is immediately recognizable as utterly distinct and thoughtful, as it was when her voice was first heard on the radio over 30 years ago. Flying with Angels, her new album, dropped in May of 2025. Oh, the new one's good. Have you not heard that yet?
Not the new one.
Oh, girl, you better catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was very good.
Because the last one she dropped was really, really good, too.
Wasn't that like the jazz one or something? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
It might have been. I'm thinking of the really witchy one she did.
Oh, yeah.
It might have been a couple albums ago now, though.
Yeah.
It's got Cork What You Can't Contain in it, and The Fool.
Fool. Oh, yeah.
I love Suzanne Vega.
Oh my God, I love Suzanne Vega too.
We saw her at the Arc,
twice now?
Twice, yes.
I think I've seen her 3 times.
I've seen her twice.
You've seen her twice. We saw her at the Arc, and then we saw her at the Lilith Fair.
Yeah, because I took my Lilith Fair t-shirt to the Arc concert and had her sign my Lilith Fair t-shirt.
Holy shit, really?
Yes, that was the most full circle.
Your Lilith Fair t-shirt has Suzanne Vega?
Is signed by Suzanne Vega. Oh my
God, I love that.
When in Rome.
Reading this, like what they said about her, is funny because in my notes I said she has such a cool, unbothered, New York tough kind of vibe.
She absolutely
that is like
does.
Her, I don't want to say shtick, but that's like her shtick is like this cool chick, totally unbothered, New York City, tough.
Yeah.
Badass.
Absolute
who
badass.
Also, after her show, came directly out
and met everyone.
Met everybody, stayed for fucking ever.
Took pictures just like Paula.
Lilith t-shirts.
Yep.
Yeah. We got to go through and pull out some of these pictures for our like Patreon.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Which we're going to start a Patreon. If it's not already up by the time this episode airs, we're working on it. So that's it.
That's the episode.
That's the episode, you guys.
Aww.
Episode 2 is in the books.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram. And also, I want to say a huge thank you to Colleen for sharing her memories with us.
Thank you, Colleen.
That was beautiful. We can't wait to chat with you guys in 2 weeks.
Woohoo! See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. For today's Charity Spotlight, we'd like to introduce the PBS Foundation. The mission of the PBS Foundation is to ensure that PBS continues to be an excellent provider of outstanding programs and services. Acting collaboratively and cooperatively with PBS member stations, the Foundation works to secure the extraordinary funding necessary to maintain and enhance PBS's commitment to serving the American public. There are many ways to show your support. A gift to the PBS Foundation helps keep the PBS system strong and makes outsized impact possible. Giving to your local PBS station targets your donation to the services they provide to your community. You can find them at foundation.pbs.org. And for more information and links to donate, please check out our show notes.